Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Bingo. It's time for the weekly seed challenges. This is seeds 8634 and it's the first of the 5 in a row. Bingo seeds, the goal is to get a bingo as quickly as possible without having seen anyone else play or having played ourselves and all that stuff. Blind, yeah, I don't know. I've lost our ability to play this map apparently. You have not seen any of that yet. But yeah, this last week has been. Remember when I complained about getting 30-minute times? I wish I could get 30-something minute times. Now I don't know. I can't. I've had to quit so many runs just because I can't find diamonds, and then some others I can't find enchanted books or extra diamonds to make my own enchanted book, and it's just been horrible. It's. Ugh. Eventually, I guess there'll be a few of those runs. I finished a copper, I think, that will end up on the rejected list. But yeah, it's been a horrible week of bingo for me personally. And let's see if we can turn it around with something a little bit different with a 5 in a row bingo. So there's a video this week. I don't think... Actually, let me turn off the boats. I don't want the boats anymore. Oh no, that's wrong. That's what I want. Night vision, yeah. No night vision is no good. And we also need to, yeah, let's do this. That's gonna turn our luck. All right. Let's do our thing. No. Probably no. And also probably no. Maybe, but likely no. Definitely no. Pretty much no, definitely no, and that could also work. So our options are an apple, which is not great, but it could be okay. An apple, spruce sapling, and then 8 iron and sand, which is not horrible. Or we could go for 11 iron plus a flint plus the clay. Oh, no, 13 iron. All right, yeah, 13 or 8. I guess if there are cows, this is probably the better option because apples are kind of slow. I don't remember the spawn point. The second one had a village in the roofed forest, I think, and I don't remember the first one. I think it was just like sprucey tiger, mega tiger, maybe something like that. So spruce sapling should not be a problem. Let's see, am I missing any other options? Or something else I said maybe too, right? I mean, this is not. No, there's nothing else. I mean, if we see a swamp, and I mean, we definitely need a decent cave for iron, but if we see a swamp, we could get the vine and an apple and the sand there probably, but we could also get the clay there. If we see cows, it's hard to say what's more reliable. Maybe just kind of hedge our bets a little bit, you know? Find some iron, but not immediately decide. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, we have big spruce trees. On a creeper right there. I don't see... I see pigs. I don't see any cows. There's a swamp. Whatever way this way was. Ah, I completely turned around. Gotta love when that happens. I have no idea where to go now. Because all the ways look the same from down here. Whatever. So I didn't see cows, which kind of makes me want to go for the left column instead. Even though I don't like going for apples. Ever. Unless I have to in a breakout. So I'm not sure. Well, we got the sapling. That's a start. Is it worth keeping this? Probably no. Ours is probably not even worth making a boat. Because this is, yeah, not enough distance for a boat to be worth it. Chickens, pigs, lots of things we don't need. I actually do need some sand, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna find more over there. Let's just do this real quick, and there could be iron here. Let's check. Also, we need tools for sure. What do I need? I don't know. I have like zero confidence right now in bingo. This is really weird and bad. I don't like it. I almost just said something about a dungeon, but clearly it's not a dungeon. I'm not good. Don't watch me play this week. Oh well, I guess keep watching. I might, you know, turn it around. Who knows? What was the iron count for this? 8? I think so. That's 2. Just not quite 8. Spider eye, does it make a difference? No. Pretty sure it doesn't. Need, okay. 3, 4, 5. Not a spider. 6, 7. Come on, one more. Yes. 8. Okay. And then we just head towards those swamp trees. I think there was a swamp. So we can get the vine and we can get... That did not surprise me at all. That's basically what's been happening all week. Skeletons in all the spots, always. Always great. Oak trees, oak trees, oak trees. But you need the vine too, so we want the swamp, not just any old oak tree. I'm pretty sure there was a swamp. Like right past this hill, let's say. Yes, okay. This is not too bad. Not too bad at all. I was gonna think about double furnacing this, but I feel like the Epper is gonna be the long thing anyway. The slow thing, so I don't think it matters. Unless we get a super quick Epper. Which could happen, but it's just not very likely. So just gonna let all of this cook, make the shears, grab the vine, make a rail, and then go and grab an Epper. I didn't check the time. I should have checked the time when we put in the iron. Just for ideal, like, iron management, whatever. Furnace management. I don't know how much time I have here until all of it is cooked. But it should be okay. Let's do one more. If I can. So, no matter what happens here, okay, a quick Epper. So, maybe I should have double furnaced, whatever. Basically. No, let's make this first so we don't have to come back. And I could, yeah, it's too late for another furnace. We won't quite get sub 5, but that's fine. Could have been sub 5. Don't know why I felt the need to put extra fuel in, clearly not needed. 503, I feel good about that. Oh man, that's a relief. I mean, it's not quite a good blackout, which is still what I'm, you know, what I need, I think, just for my mental health. But it is a good bingo performance. It was a good strategy, solid execution. I can't find anything to be really mad about in this one. Maybe we would have had easier iron here, but we had that cave. You can't skip a cave if you need iron, because caves, that's also something I've relearned. Yeah, it would have been probably enough here. Caves are super, super, super rare. Oh, did I hear a cow? I think I just heard a cow like here. Yeah, okay. So the other thing is possible too. But it's more iron, significantly. Right, it's what was it? 10, 11, 13? It's 5 more. Then you definitely have the double furnace, which you could have done. We had enough enough copper from the creeper blast, I think, because I don't remember digging much extra copper. And then the clay, but that's so much more smelting time, potentially, because we couldn't have, we had the sand. Yeah, I don't know. Possibly that could be faster. We got a lucky Emperor, so I think it wasn't significant. But Emperors can be very slow, and then it would have been definitely better to go for the other thing, because then you don't need to wait for any drops. But I just didn't like the idea of gambling for cows. Because cows are also, just like caves, super rare. Super rare. Alright, let's go back home. I feel like I'm already okay. Like, this video is already fine by me. We got one good time in. I'm just happy. What was the second seed? 8639. There we go. All right, let's do that. Actually, I have to click. All right, so this had a village near spawn, I believe, and it was, I don't know, roofed forest. That's what it was. Roofed forest and a village. Okay. So, definitely don't like this. Definitely don't like this. Unless the village has the beetroots, then maybe. But it's still 10 iron and 2 chests and the fish mostly, which is bad. Because we can't get the string from the village. So, not really all that great. This could be good if there is a chunker. Because then the only hard item is the gunpowder. Yeah, there's no way this is good, I would say. No, definitely no way that this is good. No. Well, no. I think if there are no beetroots, but there is like an early spider, then maybe this is better than that, because it's less iron. It's 9 instead of 10. But that's just that's very close. This could be okay, but I feel like if we go for the gunpowder, we go for this instead. Oh, I guess if there's no chunker, then maybe this could still be an option. So this is a harder one to make a decision on. If there are beetroots, then this could really work, but it's not going to be super fast because we need to get the string and then get back to the surface for the fishing, basically. If there's a chunker, then this could be okay. And if there's no chunker, then I guess we either have to go for this or for that. If there are no beetroots. Yeah, I don't like any of that. Diagonals are also not good because of the glistening melon. Slime bore mostly though. And then this is not great because of the gourd. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes. I don't feel super confident. So yeah, there's the roofed forest, there's the village. Village is west. I mean, we can see it anyway. There are beetroots there. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the very least. Is there a blacksmith? Don't see one. Mushrooms we could get, but there's no chunker, I believe. Do we start in the village? Don't love this spawn point. There's no emerald on the card, so we can't do crazy emerald thing again. Like our last, what was it, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks, I think, but 3 separate runs or something. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like there are enough beetroots for the stew, so it doesn't feel like a good option. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do, basically. Also, I'm clicking very sloppily right now. I think the first one was better, but I feel like some of that pressure has like worn off or fallen off now. It's the 5-minute bingo, so I'm not at the top of my game. Nah, it's just I'm overthinking and overanalyzing things, which is really not helping anyone. Especially not me. We'll get back. We'll get back. RNG is gonna turn in my favor, and I'll get that sub 20. Just you wait. Non-existent person who made fun of me. No one made fun of me, just to be clear, it's all good. Because no one saw those runs that you could make fun of. I mean, there will be like one, maybe, that I feel like I should be mocked for. Let's grab some food. Yeah, this does not feel like a good setup for a run. There's some iron we should grab. Do we need a sapling? We do need a sapling. Let's chop down this guy. And I guess we'll grab some of the beetroots and some of the seeds and then just hope we just make it work somehow. Because it's obviously one short, which is great. Great, just great. And there aren't any more, right? And it could be like another garden all the way up there, but it's not really all that likely, is it? Give me a sapling. Ugh. Should have chopped this tree instead. More leaves. I don't like any of this. Shouldn't there be a sapling? Come on. I did get relatively lucky in the first run, so... But this seems incredibly slow for a sapling. I guess it gives us some time. Maybe one of these is gonna grow. You know what? Let's just leave that stuff like that and go over here instead. We need 10. Ugh, don't like this at all. Well, whatever. Ten iron for whatever, 2 thingies. A cart in the hopper. Not a hopper cart, a chest cart and a hopper. 5, that's half of 10. If I'm right, there should be. I was hoping for some mobs here. Or, well, a spider, really. This goes very low. Can we change strategy? We have not really committed to anything because we haven't crafted anything for iron yet. There is a dungeon which could help in some ways. Give us bones, could give us string, and then it would be basically done. Well, we're short like 2 iron or something. 1 iron. Great. But that could also be in here. And it's also right there, so. Okay, that's guaranteed string. Oh. No, there we go, yeah. Just leave. Just get out of here. Is there a way up? Not really, right? Oh, there was more iron here, I didn't see. You know what? Do you have enough stuff, right? I did grab enough. I wasn't sure I grabbed enough things, but I did. It's all good. Let's go back over there, grab a sapling, grow a beetroot, make a fishing rod, fish a fish, and be happy. What a weird thing to be playing bingo. Well, we don't even need the bone meal anymore. Can we speed this up? Not really. We don't have another furnace. You could make another furnace, but fishing might take long-ish at least. So we'll just do this first. And we can still craft. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. This is not super bad. We need to craft 2 chests and the bowl and then the stew itself. So I feel like we'll be okay in terms of efficiency. Well, fishing was relatively fast now, but I still think we'll be okay. Don't push me, pig. So rude. Yeah, we're almost there. It was not quite perfect, but splitting it would have taken much longer because we would have had to mine, what, 3 copper or something? 638. Not like perfect, but pretty close. Pretty close. We wasted a little bit of time here in the village, and there would have been more beetroots here. I should have maybe checked up here, but I didn't. I don't think I did, right? Or was I actually here? Oh, I was right here. I should have seen those. So yeah, that is my mistake. In hindsight, not a big deal anyway, because we had to come back for the sapling, because that was super slow. But that was the only really slow thing. And it wasn't like super slow in terms of... It took 7 minutes, but it was super slow for a sapling, I think. Because we had 2 trees chopped. Feels like we should have had that sapling right away, basically. But we didn't. And that's... It's fine in hindsight. It doesn't really make a big difference. There you go. You too. And you. Let's just eat one. Yep. That's such a funny bug. Because I haven't even started eating, but I guess the game... That double eating bug thing. And running around like crazy. Still very much a thing. Well, I mean, it's 1.11 still, so... Who knows? And then yeah, the dungeon obviously was perfect for us. We got unlucky that there was a skeleton in the dungeon, but we got lucky that the skeleton hit a spider. Because that would have been a much messier fight otherwise. This way we could just loot the chest in peace. And get everything we needed. So I think that was the best option here on this card. Because nothing else jumped out at us, right? There was just the maybe with the chunker, but there was no chunker, so I'm pretty sure that's clearly the best option. I also should not have made a... Did I make a boat on this one? No, wait, I didn't. I should have made one here, right. So that's another little mistake, I guess, a little misspray. I made a boat on the first seed where I only had to jump like 3 blocks, and then here I had like maybe like 8-9 blocks, and I didn't make a boat. Could have saved some time, maybe. It's close. I did have the wood ready, so... Yeah, but it takes like a second, maybe 2. If I have the crafting table down already to make the boat. So I probably don't really have a lot of net gain for the 2 trips across the lake there, or river. So yeah, happy with those 2. That went well. I'm relieved. Let's go back home. So what was it, 5-3 and then 6:38? Those are really, really solid times. I'll take it for sure. And I'll see you all in the 25-minute seed. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.